Hey guys, it's Addison. It is attempt number 4 at this video, and let's hope it works this time because I'm really getting tired of it. I have shit to do, and I'm just being OCD now. So first of all, I want to start by saying that I'm over 300 subscribers now, and that's really, really weird to me. But I just wanted to thank everyone who's been subscribing, and, you know, I hope that my videos are, you know, doing something for you. I want to apologize to the people who have just kind of jumped on board, because I feel like I haven't been putting out the content that I've been trying to push myself towards. Which is more of my videos that are, you know, like therapy as a non-binary queer and stuff like that. I've been trying to push myself into thinking more about my videos instead of just blathering about my life. I mean, not that blathering about my life is bad, but, you know, I feel like I could be doing more, and so I've just haven't really had the time to do that lately, and I'm hoping that once I get out to Portland I'll be able to do that more. My life is just so busy right now. But I just wanted to thank everyone and apologize for that, and hopefully I'll be getting back to it soon. So I've been home for about a week, a little less than a week, and I just wanted to update about some things that have happened. The first is that my mom fucked up my pronouns. 2 days ago she called me he, and then she corrected herself and called me she, and it was really weird to me because I've never asked her to do anything with my pronouns. I recognize how hard it is for people who have known me my whole life to suddenly start changing the little inconsequential words they use in reference to me. So I've never asked my mom to do anything with my pronouns, and the fact that she messed up my pronouns leads me to believe that she's been trying to get herself to think of me in more masculine terms, and that's really, really, really big for me. Because my mom has been she's been supportive, but she's had limited support for my transition, as you guys are well aware. And so the fact that she's actually going to try and do that on her own time is really a big deal, and it shows that she's trying, and it makes me feel really happy. So there's that, and that was pretty cool. The other thing is I got to go to the shop with my dad yesterday, and unlike a lot of guys, I didn't really get to do a whole lot of, you know, hands-on manly work with my dad when I was younger. You know, a lot of guys, you know, do woodworking, or, you know, make little wooden boxes, or you know, bird houses and stuff like that with their dad. And I know all my cousins, that's what my cousins did, and you know, they helped around the house and that kind of stuff. And I never really got to do that because I was busy with sports, with, you know, homework and all that other stuff. I just applied my focus elsewhere because I really hate the noise of power tools, like so I never really got into it, despite the fact that I love working with my hands and I love doing productive things. I mean, I did arts and crafts with my dad, but it was always kind of frivolous, you know, like soap carving or, you know, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. I feel like I missed out on something there. But with the shop, my family owns a candle company, and I got to go out and work with my dad. And while making candles isn't exactly the hardest task to do, it's pretty much just knowing how to do it and following the steps. It made me feel really good to be out at the shop with my dad, because it's the one place that my mom doesn't really go with my dad a whole lot, and I do. And I got to, you know, hang out and just kind of, you know, drop the subjects that we talk about with mom, and talk about, you know, sports and school and that kind of stuff with my dad. And that made me really happy. I don't get a whole lot of that. We have a rough history, and I kind of stopped talking to him for a while, and he got most of my updates through mom, so it's been rough, but the shop has been pretty cool going with him. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. And the other thing is kind of going on with the blue-coated moments thing that I talked about last time. I feel like when I'm home, I'm in a much more binary dependent environment. Like when I'm at college and when I'm other places, because I don't know the people and I don't care as much, or because the people are used to non-binary or, you know, more fluid gender presentation, it's less of a binary dependent environment. But here I feel like I have to pay a whole lot more attention to what my actions and what my behavior is saying in terms of gender to my parents and to my brother and to the people around us. And that's really tiring. It feels like I have this little ticker tape on the bottom of all of my thoughts in bright yellow telling me, you know, that was a man move, you're crossing your legs like a girl, you need to, you know, not raise your voice at the end of sentences and stuff like that. And it gets really old. And it's something I've been trying to kind of quiet in my head, but it's really difficult. So I've just kind of been going with it. But the thing that's been interesting in terms of this is this binary dependent environment has kind of forced my brain into thinking about myself. I mean, I talked about this last time, how I've been thinking of myself in more masculine terms, but it's really pushed that to, like, the extreme. Like, I kind of feel like, I'm going to start off by saying I don't have any sort of language to describe how I feel in this regard, so this is going to get a little weird, and you're going to stick through it and tell me if it worked at the end, because I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. But what I keep thinking about is last night I was laying in bed, and I've been binding a whole lot more than I do normally. I've been binding since 10 a.m. to around midnight every night. At least midnight, if not longer. And so, I was laying in bed last night after I took my binder off, and having boobs surprised me. Like, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have boobs. And then I was like, oh, yes I do. Wait a minute. But for like a good, you know, 30 seconds, I was laying there going, where did my chest go? Because, like, I could just see my body with a masculine chest on it, and I was confused. I was, like, so confused. I was like, what do you mean? Why are these boobs here? And, so just weird shit like that has been happening more frequently, and it's been a head trip. I feel like I've been drugged with some hallucinogen, which I haven't, but it's just been really weird. So that's really strange, and it's been kind of weird dealing with that while dealing with my parents. So yeah, but that's what I wanted to update about, and hope y'all are having a good week, and I'll probably talk to you in a week and a half. I'm going to the beach soon, so I might update from there. But yeah, later.